Alrighty guys, so we're heading to a traffic collision. It's going to be on the 2, which is the Glendale Freeway. It's being reported in multiple locations. We have it at Mountain and at Verdugo. We've got reports of a vehicle overturned on the right side, on fire. Per the CAD, no information on if anyone's actually gotten out of the vehicle. We're right now at the 2 and the 5, and we've got information coming in from our guys. They're pulling data and they're feeding it to us. CHP's trying to figure out who the handle is. I think it's going to be Altadina's handle. I'm not sure if we even have a shoulder over here, but this is going to be a pretty serious traffic collision here. It sounds like 3 to 4 vehicles involved from what I'm hearing currently. And again, we have that one vehicle overturned on fire, and we're trying to get up there to get eyes on that. It is on the, I think, the northbound side. Let's confirm that really quick. 499-455 Lincoln, just want to confirm it is the northbound side on the right shoulder.
That's what the CAD says.
All right, copy. I have it at Mountain, and Verdugo is just south of that, right? Just south of Mountain, or is Verdugo north of? All right, I'm trying to get us a little bit better.
I'm not familiar with that area, and I'm driving, so I can't check.
Got it. Verdugo's further.
455, it's no party seen inside or outside the vehicle, and then the involved is landline.
Okay, so they are out currently, and I see Mountain and I see Verdugo to the north, and there's quite a bit of distance between them. 455's northbound coming up to the 134. So now we have CHP coming up, and again, we're trying to get ahead of the break right now. We're trying to get ahead of the break. That's the most important part. And I don't know exactly where this is going to be, but it does sound like we have and it's a tough spot to get to, I got to say, because I think there is a side road there, but it's going to be hard for them to actually stop the 2 freeway. And it is a little bit foggy, a little bit hazy out here today, and we are going up into the mountains, so we don't have a lot of range on the visual as far as how far we can see on this incident. But either way, we're in the right spot. We're probably about, if it's at Mountain, we're going to be there in seconds. If it's at Verdugo, we'll be there probably in about a minute, maybe 2 minutes.
Party that hit the debris has damaged the vehicle.
There's Glendale Fire. They're going to what we're going to.
151 North Norman.
We just passed them. So they got the same call, and it's going to be Glendale Fire responding. And the reason we didn't hear this direct is because this is a Verdugo call, and I'm starting to see smoke, and I see emergency vehicles rolling up onto this incident. It's quite. It looks like it's just before Verdugo, but I did see smoke, and I saw the engine rolling up.
Have a maps the traffic. It's just black. Up to first street. I'm at TC. We're at TC right now.
Copy that. And 455 is going to be rolling up here with CHP on the traffic collision over. I'm not seeing. Actually, you know what? I'm not seeing any smoke. I'm seeing no fire. No fire.
Suspect's melanoma blonde hair, wearing dark blue clothing on with baseball bat. Coach Johnson at 109 or 1406.
All right, we have a construction site on the side there. I didn't see any. I didn't see any smoke at all. I don't think it's on fire. I think it's just rolled over. All right, so we're good. Yeah, they're already asking for tow. They already have the brake in place. 3 to 4 vehicles on right inside. Yeah.
South of the house is at 58th Street. Request a perimeter.
All right. I don't think the vehicle's on fire. I think it was just a cracked radiator from what I'm seeing from this information, and we're barely seeing any haze up there at all. There is a construction sign ahead, so I think we're gonna chill here. We have an engine rolling up on our right. Let's see where he goes. But if it was active fire, we had like massive flames coming up, then we'd be following the engine up. But as of right now, I'm not seeing anything.
Red shirt, black pants. Somebody flag 8.
Moved over about as far as I can go.
18 doors 40 red.
It's got tons of room.
Edward 1, go ahead. Suspect last name area is not area 58.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can actually get through there. Let's see.
Correction 43071.
What's up?
Section east of the 405 and 8 William Henry Juba 545.
There is a construction zone, so I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it.
Responding code 3 from Southeast Station 70 during 93rd.
Let's see if we can squeeze through here.
Street unit number 8.
We should have taken the left.
Real male white, 25 years, black shirt, tan pants. Go to incident 120, RD 1143.
77 Avenue 3, Bethany. It's going to be clear registrations.
Yeah, it's not. It's the smoke from the flares. All right. Alrighty. Well, not what they were saying it was initially. Doesn't look like our vehicle is on fire, and there's no one trapped. We'll get information from Verdugo, from Keith. We'll check in with him and see what additional info we have. But I'm not going to go up there and get in that if it's just going to be a 3 to 4 vehicle traffic collision on its roof. It's not what they're stating that it is. So we're gonna sit tight here. Let me talk with CHP really quick. Hey boss. Yeah, I was just wondering, is it actually on fire or no? Just a radiator? Exaggerating?
I didn't see any flames on the way down.
Okay, cool.
But it was on its roof.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll sit tight. Thank you. Alrighty. Vehicle's not on fire per CHP. It was just on its roof, so probably a cracked radiator. Again, just people like to exaggerate when they call 911, and this is the result of that. But either way, we weren't in the best position to get into this. We were definitely not in the best spot. And then Gabe got stuck in traffic for some reason down on the 110. Not sure what that's about. But either way, we will. We're going to clear off of this, and we'll be en route to the next one. So right now we have a guy on the 4th floor of this apartment complex. He's stating that he has a gun and a knife. LAPD is across the street, and we have a fairly clear shot. He appears to be talking to someone up on the hallway. I don't see a weapon in his. Oh, I do. He has a knife. Yeah, it looks like he has a knife. We're punched in pretty far, and we got a lot of light too, so I might even be able to use the doubler to get in a little bit closer. But he's way there we go. He's way up there, and officers are going to make they're going to go up there, and we're going to see how they handle this. But it looks like he's intoxicated. Yep. So LAPD is making access to the 4th floor right now. They're heading up. We'll see what they do, but it looks like they're going to confront him in the hallway. He's right there. Yeah, he's around the corner. They're making their way up there. So All right, 455 has eyes on the suspect with the knife and the gun, and I do have LAPD going in the building and making their way to the 4th floor right now. And I've got eyes on the suspect up there.
Does your camera have eyes?
It does. I've got shots of the suspect with the doubler, and he appears to be holding a knife. So we'll see how this unfolds. They're gonna flip out on this guy. It's gonna happen really fast.
No good?
I see he's holding what looks like alcohol in his left hand, and then there's somebody trying to talk to him. He's got a bottle of water too, and then I saw a knife, and then I think he put it in his pants. He's not walking out of view, but yeah, he's on the 4th floor, and there's looks like somebody trying to talk to him through a window also. Oh, there they go. They're walking up. You see him? You see him walking up? All right, and they're taking him into custody. It's going to be a code 4. He surrendered peacefully. 536. We're to your left across the street. It's going to be code 4. They just grabbed him. So Gabe's just rolling up. 536. Come over across. He's in custody on the top. They just grabbed the suspect. You guys saw he put his hands on his head, turned around and complied with officers. That's exactly what you want to do in a situation like that. Whether you're right or wrong or whatever's going on, he'll have his day in court to figure that out. But he did the right thing tonight. And whether he has a gun or whatever, we did see something in his hand. I was zoomed out at the time. It looked like a knife to me, but we're gonna have to go back and review the footage. He was also holding some alcohol, so he could have been very well just be intoxicated, having a difficult time with some type of domestic situation. So I'm glad again we saw, just another fine example of LAPD doing their job and bringing yet another really dangerous situation to a peaceful resolution. So really cool to see that. We'll be on to the next one.
Lobby Hara Boulevard. 484 only. Nope.
All right, we're heading to a reported vehicle versus a pedestrian. It sounds like a hit and run felony. Gabe is ahead of us a little bit. He's going to be handling this incident, so he'll be primary. We're just going to check it out. Well, for you guys. We're really going for you guys, to be honest. So we're going to go over and see what he has, if it actually is a hit and run, and that's pretty much it. We're on the west side of the 110 in Rampart Division, and I think it's LAFD 11, Station 11 responding. But yeah, we have reports of vehicle versus ped. No one's there yet, so we might be there before. We might get there before the first responders, but I think actually we might be ahead of Gabe. I don't know. We'll see. He took a slightly different route. Hello. He took a slightly different route. So we'll see what. We'll see who gets there first. I think we're gonna beat him there, but it's his incident, so we're not going to. Oh. How did he get here before us? How did he get here before us? Guy on the corner of the sidewalk, he says. Oh, right there? Yeah. He got... No, he's sleeping. No, he's okay.
Watch 3 units. Update your status for 18060. Victim was being chased. Nationally in the area of Lexington and Sycamore.
Okay. That was weird. Yeah, I was like, okay. They, I don't think that guy got ran over. I think he's just, I think he's sleeping. I think the guy's just taking a little nap over there.
5640 Santa Monica Boulevard in apartment 134. Code 366-3657.
All right.
Union, 718 South Union Avenue.
It looks like they're talking to. They're talking to him. No, he's leaned up against the building. He's like taking a nap.
331-6831, cancel the call for 3771.
No. All right. We're gonna clear. There's LAPD right here. What's with the? Oh, not LAPD. Just kidding. Not LAPD. Just an Explorer. That's it. We'll be. Yeah. Gabe goes 5150. Probably. Yeah, or somebody saw him, leaned up there and said he was hit. 455, 536 going to be back clear from the, probably not an auto ped, 718 South Union. All right, we're back clear. Another waste of gas. It's unfortunate, but it's part of the job. 45 David's going to be rolling up Wilshire and Hope here in a second. Okay, we have a interesting call. It's an interesting call. We have a call of a
1829, 1829 additional on the ADW suspect. They're now 6 at Central. Per VOC, the victim, the male Hispanic in his 40s.
Okay, we have a call. It's an OBS call, but it's an intersection at Wilshire and Hope for a. Basically, OBS is abbreviation for obstetrics, so anything related to. Well, it can be a wide range of things, from basically anything dealing with female. That's really cool. Anything dealing with female issues. So most of the time, when we have a incident like an intersection call on an OBS, it's going to be related to someone giving birth or complications with a pregnancy. So, oh boy, where are you going? So we're in the area. We're gonna check it out. And again, it is an intersection call. Obviously, people give birth in the city all day long. If it's on the freeway or it's in an intersection, then it becomes a little more interesting. There's FD responding to us. I don't see anything here. There's a there's a person.
Someone's screaming.
No, there's a man over there and there's a woman on the ground. That's probably the call. And there's a guy on the phone.
881 response to the sick person, 7131 Bel Air.
I'm assuming that's going to be it. This building has incredible cameras on it, by the way, for security and stuff like that. I'm assuming it's going to be that. He's talking to her. She's sitting there. That's the only people I see. Yep, and he's going down there. Let's see what's up. If she's giving birth right there on the street, then that's pretty wild. Did she? Oh, is she holding a? Oh, she might have just given birth right here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I think she might have just given birth right here on the street. Possibly. Yeah, she's covered in blood and everything. No way. Our Good Samaritan's walking away here. Wow. Yeah, it looks like a complete newborn. Wow, she's got blood on her. Yeah, yep. Wow. This is absolutely incredible. Not every day do you get to see something like this. Pretty amazing. You know, we filmed so much death and destruction. It's really incredible. She gave birth right here on the street. Look, and it looks like the baby's okay. I saw movement, so we'll talk with the EMS captain and confirm that the baby's okay. But what a wild thing. This is not an everyday occurrence by any means. So to see this and to see LAFD here and helping that new mother with this situation is incredible. And you can see there's just blood all over the street and everything. But to have a baby right here, not too far from Skid Row, is pretty incredible. So just spoke with the EMS captain. He's leaving. He couldn't give us the gender, but it looked like a boy. It's hard to tell. But the child is going to be okay. So mom's okay, child's okay. Again, an incredible thing to see. Really harrowing circumstance. Not the best place to have a child, obviously, on the street in downtown LA. But wow, what an incredible sight. So it's not a common story by any means, and for me, it's just such a positive thing, and it really shines through. So really cool. I wish we covered more stories like this. But first baby born, I think for Key, I think that we've covered, and definitely for Code 20. So glad you guys are here for that. Okay, copy. We're ahead. We're ahead.
Time 5, you got attention 52 on me.
Look at that.
Engine 52, come on up and assist engine 41 with fire attack.
Yeah, that's a pretty big.
Right, 41 fire attack.
Audio's coming up. Yeah, that's, if there's pack rat conditions, it's a pretty major. Okay, so they're staging.
Put in a one-story duplex with fire showing. Bravo side.
Come on.
Roger, now known as Gardner, I change staging to intersection of Melrose and Gardner. Command post also at Melrose and Gardner.
All right, we're heading into a pretty major, looks like a pretty major structure fire. Looks like we have fire through the roof already. It's going to be on a duplex. So the assumption here is we're going to have victims on this. Pretty scary pretty, this guy just crossed right in front of us here. We're gonna be staging. It looks like they're starting to get a little bit of water on it, but we're gonna be going over here at staging, and then we're gonna go down the street. They are doing staging, so we're gonna go probably up one is gonna be our best bet. Yeah, it's going pretty heavy. Let's go over where the RAs are. We'll go up one. I think right here is going to be a good spot. All right, let's get in there. Let's get it.
off the roof.
Not good. Not good. This is not good.
Oh my God, they gotta get off.
Yeah, they gotta get off now.
It's gonna go.
Go to my right or my left? Pick one.
I don't know where Gabe went.
I haven't seen it that close in a while. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Oh, grab it. No, you're good. Grab it. Holy crap.
Bro, that was so slow.
That was
My heart's beating like.
yeah, that was some of the scariest.
Oh my god.
That was some of the scariest stuff I've ever seen. We're gonna come on, let's go.
I'm freaking shaking.
536, where you at? Say again, I got a lot of background noise. Say again. Copy. We almost had firefighters burn up on the roof here. Really intense stuff. I'll have the part 2 up in a second. I've never seen it that crazy. So yeah, get your stuff in. Now, so get your stuff in. Let's get it going.
That was a good shot. Wow, that was great watching it live. I'm glad you're there. I think that's going to be a good money shot.
Yeah, Randy said it right. Make sure that's open, please. Let's get that in. Those guys, that's, holy crap. That's terrifying. That is actually, yeah, that was one of the scariest moments I've seen with LA City Fire ever, actually, with those guys on the roof like that. That was, I didn't think they were going to get off either. That was, all right, let me turn that down so we can talk about what's going on. So, I got to get in what we have right now, but yeah, City Fire, holy crap, that was, seeing those guys up there, that was not good.
Lisa was requesting additional unit 2235 Daily
Not
Street.
good at all. You know what, Alex, play what Gabe got on this, and then let's we'll circle back to what we got. How about that? Absolutely crazy situation we just witnessed here with LAFD, and again, it really goes back to you never know what we're going to get out here. There's these guys are so pro. I was just shocked to see the guy still up on the roof. I was at the back side, Gabe was at the front, and I'm looking over the side, and thankfully Tay was over there, and I looked up and I saw the guys on the roof, and I'm going, they're running out of roof, and the thing flashed over. Once we came over and saw what you guys were looking at initially, I thought, oh my goodness, I've never seen that before. So they had the hose firing down into the windows, trying to get that flame down a little bit. And those guys were literally walking through fire from hellfire into fire out of the windows. So I'm glad LAFD was able to evacuate off of the roof of that structure. Again, it looked like an abandoned duplex with a common connected roof with an attic fire that got pretty well established. But when we were rolling up, you could see just the amount of smoke coming off of that, and the footprint was huge. So I knew that we had a well-established fire. But, you know, the amount of garbage in the back, they even said on the radio, pack rat conditions. That's a huge deal, safety thing for us, because we know that there's a lot of fuel in that building, and that fuel is going to help it get into the walls and eventually into the attic, into the ceiling space. So that was a prime example. We might have a pursuit going on here, but we'll take it. We'll listen to that in a second. But you know, having fire running the attic like that, there was another news photographer that I know that was there, and he looked at me and he was going, holy cow, this is something else. And that definitely was. That is not a common thing. I'm sure there's firefighters. We have a lot of firefighters that watch Code 20. I'm sure you guys are looking at this. Maybe you guys have some comments you can add down. I'll maybe pin them, or, you know, they'll probably rise to the top. Usually when you guys make comments, they do. But seeing an abandoned structure like that with LAFD on the roof and it's starting to come through, I mean, normally we don't see that. So I'm curious where things kind of went wrong. I would have thought they would have come off the roof a little. Yeah, they're doing an after action report at the command post right now. I'm really surprised they stayed up there as long as they did. That's just from an outside, obviously a journalistic viewpoint, not a fire department viewpoint, but they were on that roof way longer than I would have been. I hope those guys are all okay. No injuries reported, so all of their PPE was doing its job, which is great to see. But man, talk about a close one, and then seeing the roof just open up like that. My thought is, oh man, that thing's gonna cave in. But yeah, it seemed the building held up better than I thought, and the guys were able to evacuate. But I mean, just incredible images that we got there on that structure fire. So I hope we don't see that again anytime soon. That was about the highest level of stress that I can deal with tonight. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Code 20. I know a CRF a couple episodes ago just kind of ended abruptly. Thank you to members for supporting the channel. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you to everyone who's watching. We really do appreciate the support. You guys are incredible. And every Monday and Friday, 7 p.m., we have the best live chat, I think on YouTube, probably the best group of people that I have the honor to hang out with every Monday and Friday. And I mean that, really cool, super positive group. So thank you guys for keeping the channel the way it is, and we'll see you on the next one.